What's good, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about an option to get funding for your business that will work with a lot of people in different situations, but this is going to be really good for you, especially if you're trying to do something like get equipment financed, if you're trying to get payroll, so you need money for payroll to try to hire on some new people, or just to try to maintain right now in a time where things can be pretty tight, with everything going on in the economy right now. Since we're talking about how the economy is, when interest rates start to rise and the economy starts to look like it's about to start going down, a lot of banks can start to tighten up on lending requirements and make it really hard to get funding personally or for your business. So it's very good to have options that you know of that can get you the funding that you might need for your business purposes so that you can keep your business operating. Because if most of you guys are full-time in business like I think you are, then that means that more than likely you don't want your main source of income to go down, because then, what are you going to do? So having options to funding that you can get quickly and with good terms, good rates, and not have to jump through a whole bunch of hoops to get it is always going to be beneficial. And that's why today I'm bringing you guys ROK Financial to tell you a little bit more about them and their funding solutions that they have, that they offer. First off, they have a bunch of different options, as you can see here: small business loans, lines of credit, equipment financing, SBA loans, accounts receivable financing, merchant cash advances, fix and flip loans for real estate. So they have a bunch of different options out there. But let's go and take a look at some of what they have on the site here, so that you can see. As I mentioned, term loans, they have anywhere from $25,000 to $2 million, 6 months to 10-year terms, and you can get funded as quick as 1 to 3 days. They have lines of credit, which is a great option for most businesses, because with a line of credit, you can get access to it, and then you can use it when you need to use it, and you don't have to worry about a payment until you use it. And then once you have used it, once you pay it off, you still have access to all of those funds whenever you do need them in the future, but you don't have to have a payment if you don't have a balance. So of course, line of credit is going to be great. And equipment financing, if you're trying to get a truck, or if you do construction and you're trying to get some equipment for your construction business for a job you have, or what it may be, then they have options for that as well. And you can see that the lines of credit start from anywhere $10,000 to $1 million, and then you can get 6 to 10 month year terms on those with 1 to 3 days funding. As far as equipment financing, $10,000 to $5 million, and you can get anywhere from 1 to 5 year terms on that, and funding can be as quick as 2 to 5 days. So all of that, as you can see, is really fast. Now, one thing that's really good about them is the process, because it's a quick online application. You can complete it in about 15 seconds. All you have to do is upload your bank statements in most cases, and that's pretty much it. It's really easy to upload and get everything in, and then you get an actual business finance advisor, so you're not just trying to figure this out on your own. You have somebody that's going to go through your 75 plus options that they have to see what's going to work best for you, and you get to review those options, and you can actually move a little slider to see what option and what terms are going to be the best for you in your situation, and then you get to choose what your offer you believe is the best for you, and then of course get funded within as quick as 24 hours in a lot of cases. So they have a really good, really simple process. You don't have to pay any extra costs for the business advisor that they give you. And also, I didn't mention it before, but they do have no restrictions on business types, so they can work with a lot of different businesses in a lot of different areas. And just to give you a little bit of a deeper dive on the business loans, as you can see here, this is the application. You just submit this, and then you'll do simple uploads for your documents. You can see here, no minimal FICO score required here, and you can get large amounts in sometimes same day funding. Now, as far as what you need to qualify for the business loans that they have, as little as 3 months in business, so you can be fairly new in business, and at least $5,000 a month in gross sales, which is about $60,000 annually in gross sales. So you don't have to have a whole bunch of revenue coming in. Of course, you do have to have revenue coming in anytime you're trying to get a loan, because they want to see that you can repay it, and no minimum FICO score required to try to get a business loan from them. Now, keep in mind, they do have different types of loans with different terms for each. You can see term loan, equipment, the accounts receivable that I mentioned, cash advance, line of credit. So they have different ways of getting you funding. All of those things are going to have different terms. And right now we're going to also go ahead and take a look at the business line of credit. As you can see here, same simple application. And when it comes to getting a business line of credit, you need to have at least 6 months in business, the same $5,000 at least in monthly gross sales. Of course, the more you have coming in, the more you qualify for, and at least having a 600 FICO score is going to be what's required to do that. So of course, make sure you go and check your credit score before you apply. But of course, they'll let you know if you qualify, because they'll check that information once you actually apply with them. So again, the name of this company is ROK Financial. I do have a link to them down in the description so that you can go ahead and check them out for yourself. See what type of financing options you can get for your business so that you can help grow your team, help grow your equipment, or even, possibly purchase a location for your business. Whatever your needs might be, go ahead and check them out, see what they can do for you, talk to one of their advisors, and get on the best funding option for you. I thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.